Hello.
Hey, we're matching. Gray on gray.
Yours is
Wow.
more bedazzled though.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I feel like if my information is not wrong, it was your birthday a few days ago. Happy belated birthday. How was
What
it?
day is it? My birthday was the 12th.
How
So
was your
I'm
birthday?
getting to that range where it's not really my birthday, and if I try to say it is, I'm sort of milking it, you know?
Mama Always Told Me that's your new song. It's out. It is so good. It's one of those songs that you like listen to it and automatically you're just like, yeah, I like this one. So,
Thank you.
how are you feeling now that it's out for everyone to hear?
Oh, I like sharing the music, you know? I make so much of this darn stuff. Sometimes I forget to put it out, you know? I make music because I love making music. It's
Mhm.
like it's not for any other reason, like to get popular, to make money. I started making music when I was like 8,
Yeah.
and no one really gave a tremendous amount of a care about my music till I was like 20. And if people stopped caring, I would still make it, you know. I really like it.
You said that sometimes you write songs and then forget to put it out. So I know with this song in specific, you said that like many other songs I put out, I wrote this one a while ago. And it's especially meaningful to me now. So why is that? Like, what is it about this time that made this song so meaningful to you?
I made this song, and I'm really old fashioned. I still make albums.
Yeah.
And when I make albums, I write a lot of songs for them, and I pick the ones, but I pick the best ones, but not only the best ones that work together. And that's what I've been doing the last like 6 years. And what happens when you make albums that way, you know, albums that are real albums that you listen to all the way through, and like the songs connect and the transitions work, all this stuff. Um, Sometimes you gotta make really hard decisions
Mhm.
that are, hey, this song is great, but it doesn't fit on this album. And
Right.
you know. So I made a lot of those decisions over the last 5 years, and this is one of those songs that just didn't fit on. It just didn't fit on like the last 3 albums. But I love this song so much, so great. Like every time I hear it, I want to dance.
Yes.
I made it with people I love, and I really love this song. So it's sort of just, I just wanted to share it, even though it's not really a part of a super cohesive or thought out project like most of my stuff is.
And it's making me so happy to see how happy you are about this song. It's just like the biggest smile on
Hey,
your
I'm
face
just
when
happy
you're talking
about
about
the
it.
dazzles. I'm just happy about the dazzles on your shirt,
Oh, yes.
the
Blingy, bling,
sparkles
sparkles. I'm glad I could bring
that are
sparkle to
happening
your
on
life.
this Zoom call. It's all good.
I'm glad to hear, but I wanted to kind of like deep dive into the song just a little bit. There's one lyric that I particularly loved, and it was, everybody wants to be on the throne, but nobody wants to be somebody alone. So did that stem from like a personal experience where maybe as an artist, you felt like you were on the top of the world, but at the same time, it was like a super lonely experience?
I'm reading the lyrics. I remember writing it, just came out of me. But I think
Yeah.
it's just truth. And I can't say it applies specifically to artists or this kind of thing or musicians. I think it applies to probably Western culture in general. You know, it's like we spend a lot of time trying to advance and rise, you know, and succeed, whatever that means. And it often comes at the expense of relationships, and you can find yourself alone. You know, our generation too, like really, we leave a lot.
Yeah.
All my friends, like not a lot of us live where we grew up. We're away from our parents, we're away from our brothers and sisters. And it's cool, like we chasing our dreams, but we're missing something too.
Sometimes being present in the moment is something that we miss out on as well, especially because of like social media and all these distractions and stuff like that. But I want to talk about Operation Wake Up. This, like this
You didn't
project.
listen to that.
I did. I
There's
listened to
no
it.
way.
I listened to your intro too, where you said 36 minutes of undivided attention.
There's no
If you
way.
don't have the time, don't listen to it. So for me,
I
that
don't think you should have listened to it.
why?
Your
Dude,
energy's too good, so it's gonna poison your energy.
no, it did not poison my energy. I really liked it because it was so different for somebody who hasn't listened to that project. How would you like describe the concept to them and like the themes in the entire album?
It's madness. The album is like half audio book, like musical odyssey, and it goes through a fictional day in my life. It's a story. The album is an entire story. Each song connects, and there's a beginning, middle, and a narrative arc to it. And it's very dark and very twisted, and it's fiction. It came out of the weird depths of my mind, but I'm very proud of it. I didn't know I could as a writer. I'm proud of it as a writer, like it took courage for me to even try to do that. I know how to make an album with 10 great songs on it. I know how to do that. I've been doing this since a little kid, but I didn't know if I could do an album like this, where it's like, where it all connects and it's a story.
You have to listen to each song for it to like flow properly in terms of the order, but
you gotta listen to the whole thing. Like if you just listen to track 7, it kind of sucks. I think that's why I tell people at the beginning, I don't want you to waste your time. So it takes like 30 minutes. It's like watching a short film or something.
Do you feel that creatively, this was your favorite project to work on because like you had so much freedom and you were kind of diving into uncharted territory?
I think I'm proud of a lot of, when I think of the Mansions project, I mean, was amazing, incredibly liberating. When I think of A Real Good Kid, our album is like, man, I'm so proud of all of these works, man. People have no idea. People have no idea how much hard work going into these albums. And when I hear them back, I'm like, there's nothing I hear in them that I'm like I would change. I'm like, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. When I hear Operation Wake Up or think of it, I feel nothing but pride. I feel nothing but pride that I tried to write that. I did it. I pulled it off and released it because it's like setting my career on fire. I love doing that.
Yeah.
Like everybody else, they want to like get the most followers and all this stuff. Like I'll do Operation Wake Up. I'm like, how many followers can we lose? How many can we lose? Because I'm not just like, whenever you see me, it's just one part of me. I'm a full human being, like all of us are. And so people like to put me in a box, like, oh, you walked across America, you're Mr. Inspirational guy, or you took a pill in Ibiza, you're a party guy, or whatever. Like, no, this is just little slices of me. And if you think that's what I am, I will set my entire career on fire. And I will destroy everything that me and my managers and my label have built. Because I don't care. I'm an artist. And I'll do whatever I want. My heart tells me to write something, I'll write it. And that's it.
I'm slightly curious because obviously you mentioned like, your career's taking you in different paths. And after like some of those massive songs that you had, like obviously It Took a Pill in Ibiza was one of them. As an artist, do you feel somewhat of a pressure to kind of like recreate a similar sound or like a pressure to stay relevant in that category? Or is it just all like no pressure for you? I'm just doing me.
Not anymore. I did when I was younger, when I first started, because I thought I was just an idiot and I was lost in my ego. And so I like my own worth was wrapped up in how much other people like me. But this is like 10 years ago. Now I really do not care. Other people might feel that, record label or manager, whatever. I don't know, that's their job. My job, I listen to the voices in my head, the music in my head, and I repeat it back to you guys.
Does it feel almost freeing because you've let that go, like that pressure? So now you could just do whatever you want?
Of course. And then you do great work, and
Yeah.
then sometimes it gets really popular again. It's just like the paradox of the whole thing.
So like what's next for you? Any more goals that you kind of want to achieve? Because I know like
Nah,
are you
I'm
are you a
done.
goal setter? Or you're just like, I'm gonna do whatever life throws
I
at me.
did everything I wanted to. I'm all done. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I've been working on my next big goal. I haven't announced it yet, but I've been training for it for like a year and a half. In 2019, I walked across America from New Jersey to LA, ocean to ocean. And I basically started on this next goal 2 weeks later, getting ready for it. So I'll be announcing it soon.
Oh,
Yeah.
suspense. Now I gotta
Yeah.
wait.
I know. I'm sorry. Lo siento.
What about new music? Any new music in the pipes for you?
Yeah, for sure. This probably put like a little EP of songs out soon, and then I'm working on an album. I always, always working on stuff.
That's good news to me. I'm dancing in my chair. Mike, thank you so much for your time. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
the time to chat with me today. And best of luck with your new goal, whatever that is. We'll hear about it soon.
Bye. Appreciate you.
Bye. Take care.